You know what's really interesting is that a lot of HBCU students, or even just students in general at PWIs that are joining a lot of Divine Nine organizations, is that their reasons for joining will oftentimes, I'd say 90% of the time, has nothing to do with actual civil work or community service or any of that kind of stuff. It'll vary, but I'd say 90% of the time, it has everything to do with having a hierarchy of opportunity. It's about gaining an access. Let me try to explain this really quick. The simple fact is that when you're on a campus, you are now part of a big community. Now you are looking to be that little fish in a big pond. You're trying to grow in that pond. You're trying to make a name for yourself. And those that see the opportunity and the love and the admiration that a fraternity or a sorority brings, now it's about access. I will share with you from my experience when I was joining a fraternity, from actually going through the process. I will say that's exactly the reason why I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to have the glorification. I wanted to be a part of the scene. I wanted the women who were on campus to notice me, to see me just as much. And my dean, this is the person who is leading the line. So you have a leader of the line, and then you have what is called an ADP, which is like a second in command. Two of those guys on numerous occasions have told me specifically, when you cross, them girls gonna be throwing their drawers at you. That was the absolute like praise and glorification. Of course, I wanted to have the camaraderie, the brotherhood, but let's be real. When you're on a big community, HBCU community, everything's about fashion. Everything's about looking good. Everything's about the same thing that you see in the modern day community, in the black community, and just in general. When everyone is trying to, pull up to certain things, everybody want to look like the one that is being admired or looked at. That's essentially what it is on campus life when it comes to the HBCUs, PWI, don't matter where. It's just the way how our culture is set up. And it's unfortunate that a lot of us will go to great lengths to die for it. Unfortunately, for the situation Caleb Wilson has found himself in as a victim of hazing. But 100% of the time is just to make a name for ourselves, to get our name, get that exposure, get that love that we always wanted from people that really don't give a damn about us, but just have that lifelong opportunity to just wild out.